What's been the misconception about Rachel?
That I'm a liar and a fraud.
Talk about it. Take your time and talk about it. We got time. And you just tell me when you say last question and we'll go from there. But I'm opening up the phone lines as well. And feel free. I'm very interested. What
well,
do you
think? I have like the only parameters I really have is that I've got to clock off after an hour. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because of my little 4-year-old, I've got somebody watching my little 4-year-old.
Okay. So we got 17.
Like I need an hour.
So we got 17 more minutes. So that you're a liar and a fraud.
So yeah, like for anybody who knows me personally, I'm really just a genuine person. I'm very down to earth. I'm, very transparent. Yes, some people didn't know that my father figure wasn't my biological father, but like everybody knew I was from Montana, from this mountain, from, so some people didn't know a few of the details, but pretty much like there's no like big, backstory that was fake or pretend or whatever. It's just a matter of when we're in social situations, like me and my kids, we're in the same category. Like we're not divided, on the color line. Like we're one family, so they don't feel like they have like a white mom or whatever, they don't have that orientation of, oh yeah, I have a white mom who can't do my hair and can't, doesn't know Black history, doesn't, whatever. I remember a French reporter asking Franklin one time, like, do you feel like you have a white side and a Black side? And he was like, hell no, I'm Black,
Okay.
So like he doesn't identify as mixed, he just identifies as Black, so I don't know, like people can understand that, they cannot understand it. Really, when it comes to racial identity, technically, like I have taught race and culture studies for a decade at the university level, 15 college courses I've written curriculum for and taught. So I'm pretty confident in my views that, racially identify as human, culturally identify as Black, philosophically I identify, as Black. When it comes to my values and priorities, I value freedom. I value self-determination. I am more for what's good for the community than what's good for just one individual. And all of that kind of flies in the face of capitalism, white supremacy, imperialism, patriarchy. So, once again, people can pick that apart, but I stand firm in that. And I think that if it's really examined in a scientific view, that, I've got a good defense for that. And, it is what it is. But yeah, people always try and put their own twist on it. Like, like that question, like, why did you fake being Black? I'm like, I didn't fake being Black. Like this is an expression of my spirit, my soul. And even when I was under the mindset of race as a worldview, like I really thought that race was biological. Like you are white or Black biologically, we could prove this. I didn't yet come to an awareness of that race is actually a fiction, until like scientifically, until I was at Howard and in grad school. And that's when I kind of like felt set free, when I realized that this whole, the idea of race is a lie. That's the real lie. That's the real okie doke. That's the real like Kool-Aid everybody's been forced to drink. But up until that point, like a lot of people are always like, oh, what are you mixed with? Or, said I was red bone or said I was mixed or whatever. I was like, no, I'm from this mountain in Montana and these like crazy white people raised me. And, like they're my biological parents, but I don't really, connect with them or whatever. And everybody was just kind of like, okay, we didn't want that long ass story. We just wanted to like know like what you're mixed with. And it's okay. Like, you don't have to pass for white. Like we know you're mixed with something because we know that, like you can't be white and do this kind of art, or you can't be white and do what you're doing in the community, or you can't, so it's like, I finally felt like I didn't have to argue with people. I think people were really just responding to like my vibe and my values. And when it comes to Blackness in a sense of as a counterpart to whiteness, which, James Baldwin was always like, there's no, there are no white people. There's people that think they're white, but we're all members of the Black human race. technically. So we all got that one drop in terms of an ancestor of our common Black mother, you know. So
imagine if we had every white person in America to believe that shit. Right. G Breezy has a question for you.